Hello and welcome. I'm Uday Pratap Singh. You're joining us on this special interview on NewsX. We are in conversation today with well-known actor Gautami Kapoor. Gautami, welcome to NewsX. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for calling me.
Let me begin by just talking to you about your new series, which of course is already streaming on Z5. You're getting a lot of rave
Yes.
reviews already. So
Yeah.
firstly, let's just talk about the response. What are the kind of messages you've been getting, and what's your feeling like hearing these kind of feedback about your role once again?
It's just been amazing because it's been so unexpected. I knew that I had an important role in Gyaarah Gyaarah,
Mhm.
and that's about it. So I didn't have any expectations in terms of nothing. So when the show released, and it's so unexpected that I'm just overwhelmed because I'm getting messages from, I don't know, all over the world. Like so
Yeah.
many people are messaging me saying that, and I'm thinking, and I keep telling them, my role chota hai, and they're like, no, 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 and it's like I'm inundated with the messages. So
Yeah.
I really feel very lucky. It's been a fantastic experience, and I'm so overjoyed that the show is doing so well because we worked very hard, and it's because it's unexpected. I'm on seventh heaven. Yeah.
Yes. We did see you, of course, in the trailer, and in fact, the trailer opens with you, and we can see it's a very emotional couple of scenes, which they show in the trailer.
Yes.
But obviously, as you're saying, now that people are watching it, they're actually
Yes.
discovering your character. What was the reason that convinced you to come on board for this role? It seems, very, very interesting part, and obviously a part which, of course, determines the way the show goes as well. I won't reveal more than that, but
Yeah.
what convinced you to come on board?
So honestly, when they called me and I had a meeting with Umesh ji, and the
Mhm.
first line he said is, "See, Gautami, the role is small." That's the first line he said. And I said, "Sir, koi baat nahi, aap mujhe bol do kya role hai." And he gave me a 2 hour narration on the role, the whole nuances of the role and everything. And I knew that the role is small. And for me, it was like, because I've not worked for the last couple of years,
Mhm.
I wanted to do something different, but I wanted to work. I was really, I was dying to be in front of the camera. And
Yeah.
Gyara Gyara was the first show which came my way. And so we were going, I discussed it with Ram when I got back home. And I
Mhm.
was telling him that this is the thing, kya karu, it's a small role, karna chahiye, nahi karna chahiye. And he said, what is the flip side of you? I mean, the flip side of you not doing it is what you're going to be at home,
Mhm.
and the
Yeah.
advantage of you doing it is what you'll get to have some fun. Though it's
Yeah.
a small commitment, it's something, do it. This is
Yeah.
what I feel. And I said, okay, let me do it.
Yeah.
And because the unit and the people associated with it were really good,
Mhm.
and everything was told to me on day one, there was no ambiguity that it's a small role, but it's being made
Yeah.
like the narration is larger than life. Nothing. Jo hai
Yeah.
वैसे ही मुझे बोला गया था.
Yeah.
And so when the series was about to release, I was actually very nervous because I was like, काफी सारा edit तो नहीं हो गया?
Mhm.
Because अगर कुछ edit हो जाता तो मेरा तो कुछ काम है ही नहीं फिर.
Mhm.
And Raghav was dubbing for the show, and
Yeah.
I'm working with Raghav on another project also.
Okay.
So when he finished the dub and we were working, and he said, I watched Gyara Gyara, मैं dubbing करके आया हूँ. I said, हाँ, कैसे लग रहा है? He said, oh my God. He said, आपको देखना है,
Yeah.
and he just went on, and I was like, मेरा रखा है क्या? So he just gave me a blank look, saying that bye bye, I'll see you on the
Yeah.
launch of Gyara Gyara. And then Kritika also I'm in touch with, and I
Yeah.
asked Kritika also that for the launch party, they had a whole event. So I was like, should I even come? She said, you cannot not come, because so it's so wonderful to
Yeah.
know that they have kept every single thing which was narrated to me.
Mhm.
Whether it's my look, whether it's everything, they've not edited anything, and I think I'm really grateful to the makers for that, because
Yeah.
छोटे छोटे reactions, छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, कभी कभार मिस हो जाती है या एडिट हो जाती है, उनकी जरूरत नहीं होती, पर यहाँ पे उन्होंने सारी चीजें रखी हैं, and that's why the character comes across the
No,
way
it's
it
important
does.
that you say that because it doesn't often happen, on projects exactly.
Yeah.
But what do you also make now of since you mentioned you're working, of course, with Raghav on another project, his newfound success, after Kill and now this.
Yeah, so I can't reveal anything about that project because I'm not
Yeah.
allowed to.
Okay.
But I've got good, interesting lineup of releases now coming up, and I'm
Mhm.
so glad that I open my second half of my career with Gyaarah Gyaarah. That number is very, very lucky for me. It
Yeah.
has been in the past. I manifest a lot of things on it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good start. And the next release of mine is going to be Special Ops 2.
Great.
We finished shooting. I think that will release soon. And
Okay.
then there are two more things happening, but One is I'm with Raghav. I mean, I don't work. I mean, I'm not in the show
But
with
he's
him,
also part of it. Yeah.
but he's a part of the cast. Yes, yes.
Okay. How was it like for you, working with the younger generation? Because these are all
Amazing.
new entrants, in the industry. Of course, Pritika has been in television before as well. But how was it for you, working with the newbies? Because you worked with newbies in the past. So how was it like for you being on
You know,
newbies?
I first of all, sorry, I take offense when you say that. How is it working with the youngsters? I
Yeah.
am also young.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. No, but youngsters in the industry. Yeah.
But no,
You've done
honestly,
so much
because
work. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But because I took so many breaks, right?
Mhm.
I also now go on to set as like a newcomer because so much
Okay.
has changed, right? The
Yeah.
dynamics of working in a unit, the way everybody preps, it's a
Yeah.
whole new ball game, and it's a lot of unlearning to do from television to OTT. You know what you do on TV, you have to unlearn a lot of things and then do a OTT project, and
Yes.
that has also been a learning curve for me. So I also consider myself as new as everyone else because we are starting afresh, and
Yeah.
it's good to be like that because that keeps
Yeah.
me hungry for good work, that
Yeah.
keeps me motivated, and that does not allow me to get complacent, which is I
Mhm.
think it's really worked wonders for me. I think that's very important, that
Great.
not to make yourself feel complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spoke about how also you came back and spoke to Ram, your husband, of course, about this role and the narration.
Yes.
Do you talk a lot, both of you, about work at
Yes,
home?
about work, yes. We discuss because I think his thought process and his vision is very, very good. I really rely on him for advice, and of course my team as well. But yeah, I discuss all my work with him, and so does he. Like
Yeah.
if he gets a call or a script to read,
Yeah.
he makes me read it, and we bounce off ideas of each other. Yes, very
Yeah.
much so.
And it's quite interesting now that you're also doing a lot of work on OTT, which he's also
Yes.
done.
Yes.
How are you, seeing this new medium and its boom in India over the last few years?
Oh, it's
And of course,
amazing.
this project, this medium also Z5 has done such great
Oh
shows as
my,
well over the last few years.
amazing. And the amount of like the amount of justice they're doing to the shows which are being made in terms of publicity, in terms of promotions, it's amazing that they are not letting any show just die down. Ki aise hi nahi ki release kar diya. There's a lot of noise about it,
Yeah.
which is amazing that they're taking this kind of effort because competition is very stiff.
True.
And sometimes a good show can go unnoticed if it's not. Today is the world of the digital medium, and you have to do good publicity, promotions. You have to be out there, whether it's Instagram, Twitter. Everybody's talking about it and create a buzz.
Yeah.
And I think that goes a long way in the success of a show. It's very important. It's not the only thing, but it
Yeah.
is also very important.
No doubt. But when you look back at television as well, how, according to you, has it changed or not changed in the last, over 2 decades that you've been in the industry as well? And also now that you're doing a lot more work, as you're saying again, and we hope this will continue. Do you hope to do television as well, or are you not really looking at TV shows right now?
No, it's not like that. I'm not looking. I came from television, so
Yeah.
television is always going to be my favorite medium. But unfortunately, what has happened is we did want television to grow in a certain way, right? Like in the West and in Korea, and like a lot of things. Like they're making some phenomenal content, but TV somehow is still stuck in the same era. And I think post Malgudi days, Bunyad, Astitva, even Bade Achhe Lagte Hain and all that. Somewhere down down the line, they've lost. I mean, TV has lost the plot because they're doing the same things again and again and again. There's no newness. And of course, some shows work because maybe the rural reaches a lot. But like I get a lot of calls for TV. But it's so disheartening for an actor or a performer when I ask them ki role kya hai. And the line which is told to me is, हाँ हीरो की माँ का रोल है, हाँ हीरो की बहन है, हाँ हीरो की भाभी है. Then I ask them, नहीं, but role क्या है?
Yeah.
They don't have an answer for that because it's all so fluid, right? Everything is written daily and then it's on the numbers. So as an actor, you feel, oh, really? Then then you don't want to get disappointed.
True.
And in the greed to work, in the zest to work, like Ram has really withheld me a lot of times. I've almost said yes to a TV show because of the urgency to work, and he said, no, you waited for so long, you wait. No problem. You wait for the right. Even TV will bring you something amazing, but wait for that moment. So I'm waiting.
Okay. You're open, as you said, to all videos.
Yes.
Last couple of questions to you before we let you go. One on now being away from home as well. How is that for you managing the kids and managing work as well? Because as you said, that's something new. Obviously you haven't worked in a bit, and it was primarily because you were bringing up
Yes.
your kids.
Yes. It's been amazing. Actually, my kids have learned to respect me more, and they miss me, which is amazing. First, when I was at home, I was always at home, right? 24
Yeah.
hours. But now it's good. I have a fantastic relationship with them. Our
Yeah.
daughter has just left for university. She's gotten into NYU.
Oh, wow.
So she's leaving. So she was also feeling the thing that, Mom, I won't get to see you because I'm leaving for a very big schedule. I'm doing a
Okay.
film. So it's going to be a long schedule.
Okay.
So I'm going to be away for a month and a half. And he's in standard 10. So he's like, Mom, you're not going to be there. My open day is here and there. But I can see in their eyes, I can see from their behavior that they're really, really happy that I'm back to work, because they see that I am happy. This is where I belong. I love my work. I'm very passionate about it. And I'm here to act. I love the camera. So they're happy about that. And like I said, they have learned to respect me more because I'm working.
My final question then to you, before we let you go, is on your favorite genre. So we have seen you, of course, doing drama before. Now this is a thriller. What is your favorite genre to watch? Not to work in, but to watch.
I think romance is my favorite genre. Yeah. I love romance. I'm a diehard romantic. So yeah. I also like thrillers, actually, because the last show which I watched was Presumed Innocent on Apple TV. And it was a courtroom drama. So that's also something which I love. Courtroom dramas. Yeah. Yeah.
I was at dinner with a lot of lawyers last evening, coincidentally, and they were all talking about this show.
Oh, really? Oh, what a show.
Yes.
What a show. I'm hoping somebody remakes it in Hindi. Yeah. What a show. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gautami,
Thank you
for
for
joining
having me.
us. And as you're saying, manifesting that for you and much more
Thank
work
you.
for you as well in the future. Thank
Thank
you
you
very much for being with us.
Thank you.